Hello friends, and welcome back to the marathon that is Chapter 17 of Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. Yes, let's keep this going here. We're in Stage 2. Thankfully, no base conversations or anything, but we do have a little story to get through here, and here we are joined by the Phoenician Hawks. What was that sound? I heard something too. It came from the northeast. It's unlike anything I've ever heard. To the northeast? Ah, there are ruins over there. Perhaps the White Prince found them to be a good hiding place. Let's check it out. Maybe we can find him and escape while the humans fight amongst themselves. What are those humans thinking? Why would they be trying to lop each other's heads off? Shall I make an inquiry? Leave them. They're nothing but trouble. I second that. Now, if we want to avoid the human skirmish, we should head that away, through these trees. Let's go. Alright. So, whilst we're fighting, we do have the Hawks coming about the forest, but we will deal with them a little later. Alright, let's figure out where to go next. It should just be straight ahead, according to the map that we were just on. Brother! What is it, Mist? Just now, did you hear a sound? Huh? No, nothing special. Really? I guess it was just me then. That sound you heard, was it high-pitched, like the chiming of a bell? Ah, yes, it was. That's exactly it. I didn't hear a thing. It created only a slight disturbance in the air. It could only be heard by those possessed of extraordinary hearing. So your sister's hearing is on par with that of a Laguz. Wow, did you hear that? Neat. Don't let it go to your head, although that is impressive. A sound that Bjork can't hear. That's interesting. It is said that those of the Heron clan are all practitioners of Sade magic. Perhaps this sound is related to that? Sade magic? What's that? It involves arcane songs known as Galderar. The effects of Galderar on the listener depend on the lyrics and melody. For example, a Galder can restore lost strength and vitality to those who hear it. And if the singer is of royal blood, the Galder may be powerful enough to move its listeners to extraordinary feats. I've even heard tales of a Galder that could give one the speed to do the work of two men. The Galderar grant many powers. Wow, that sounds incredible, doesn't it, Ike? Yeah, but even with all of that power, they were still wiped out by the Bjork. Right. Herons are slightly attuned to the forces of balance. Or, not slightly attuned, sorry. Highly attuned to the forces of balance. Even if they had the means to resist, I doubt they would have used them. Ugh. We leave as soon as our reinforcements arrive. Duke Taunus must not succeed. Let's rescue the Heron while there's time. All right. We should head towards the ruins in the northeast. I sense something odd there. Got it. Thanks for the information. It is nothing. It is only natural to aid one's companions. I couldn't agree more. So yeah, funny thing with that particular base conversation that happened there. If you didn't bring Mist along, you wouldn't get... I don't think you would get the noise conversation that Mist had, or maybe it would have been a different Laguz that mentioned it. And I believe if Leth or Mordecai aren't along, maybe not even just... maybe just Leth. I think Nasir might also peek up with that one, but I'm actually not sure. That conversation can go multiple different ways, I believe. Anyways, here we go with Rayson. Cursed humans. How dare they defile this forest again? I will brook their savagery no more. The forest whispered earlier, but I must drive these wretches out before I can speak to it further. I will go to the altar. I will give voice to the forbidden magic and destroy the humans utterly. Ooh, Rayson, dangerous sounding things there. Alright, so the beginning of part 2 here, and for every subsequent part of this marathon, if we want to add some units to our roster, we can pick 2 units to reinforce us. They will join a turn or 2 into the battle. So, I believe on turn 2, we would get whatever units we bring along, or something akin to that. Okay, well, this is very interesting. This might be where I consider bringing Volk along. Alright. So we have some paladins here, and if you remember the info conversation, the mounted units of Taunus's army are especially wearisome, so we need to be careful. Okay. Anything of particular note? I don't think so. Not for this group. There's a poleaxe over in that end bit there. But I could steal a couple of staves from these priest units. So let's see. Can we do anything? Okay, we can only alter the items of whomever we bring along. Alright, so I think, just for kicks, I'm going to bring Zahark and Volk along. Everyone else is pretty good, at least I think so. Yeah, Gatry is surprisingly fast now. This is amazing. Let's see. I can't change reinforcement deployment. Okay, so however they are is however they are. Alright, I can't change anything else, so hey, guess what? It's time to fight. There they are, the Crimean mercenaries. Surround them. They must all die. Oh, come on. Can't we just, like, leisurely walk through? I mean, do you really want to, like, support Taunus? Listen, everyone. We must make our way to the ruins in the northeast. Fight if you must, but keep up. Like, what about the reinforcements? They'll have to catch up. We can't wait any longer. All right. Okay, so in this chapter, unlike the last one, which was to rout all the units, the goal of this one is to simply arrive. We just have to get to this target, and we win the chapter. If you want to really cheese this map, if you get a flyer unit, you can actually hop through some holes in the forest here enough to get the flyer over there to arrive. So it's really, really interesting way to handle this chapter. Okay, now I'm gonna let Kieran handle the first section of soldiers here. With a little support from Oscar, which is probably going to come down to Oscar being the one doing it, because I think they'll attempt to fight Oscar. We'll move up a little bit here. Jill. Garcia. We can keep Leth up here. I can just do Ike things. Actually, I'll move him one over. And we'll just keep the rest of our units there. And of course, Soren looks like he's already moved, so I was a little confused there. Alright, so we've got some mounted units incoming. Yeah, I had a feeling. Gonna go for Oscar. Alright, but good. Not enough to KO, so I can work with this. Ah, going for Jill. Alright, not enough for a KO, but that's good. Alright, incoming mounted units. And this is the unit type I'm always scared to face because of their movement. It's hard to deal with them, so to speak. Because they can move quickly and then they can also retreat. So, like, to be able to, like, accurately and comfortably deal with them, that is a challenge. Now, meanwhile, we're going to do this. I'm expecting I'm going to miss once. Look at that. I actually wanted to miss, and I got a miss. But I double missed. That's not what I wanted. Okay. That's fine. Because I want... Actually, I'll have Leth come over here. I can have a mage take care of this unit after. Bad. Ileana, you need a little leveling. Let's go. Okay, I just want to be sure. So no immediate danger. That's what I want to see. Okay. Get Marcia to come in here. Iron Lance. Let's go kill her. There we go. Okay. Solves that problem. Lance rank up, not bad. That puts you at, is that C rank or B? B rank. That's pretty good. Alright. Oscar, would you be good? Yeah, let's let Oscar handle this. Not bad. And Heron. Let's go. Alright, yeah, if you can't move, I could do a javelin pot shot. Just like this. There we go, fly away, and we're good. Alright, someone took a hit, and I think that was Jill. Now, the funny part is, bringing Volk along was just to steal the staves, so I'll have plenty of staves ready to go. Right, you should be fine. Keep biking nearby, just in case. Yeah, you still have a bit of movement on you, which I am okay with. Alright. Fast enough to double? Yes. Okay. I'm fine with this. It does mitigate their numbers. And there's the Paladin. Alright, and here comes our reinforcements. Sorry to have taken so long. I'll be with you in a moment. If I'm called for in emergencies, I charge double the standard rate. I get overtime, too. Oh my goodness. Alright, so we'll have Volk ready for stealing, and Zahark will be an offensive unit. I do have to get them up to the group. Alright, now I gotta figure out how I'm gonna handle this, because that does mean I got a bunch of units incoming. I'm gonna actually retreat. I'm gonna set up a little wall right around here, I think is fine. Everyone should be of good health. Actually, I will bring... Make sure the squishy units are behind people. That's what you want to make sure of. Leth, you can go here because I'm certain you'll be fine. Maybe just in case. Do that. Button. Get everyone close by. There we go. Now, fast enough to double? Not these ones, and that's what I like. Oh, yeah, that was the one I javelined earlier. Ooh, okay, that works. You can only move one back. Okay, not bad. Took a number out. Alright, okay, this is fine. Kieran's stats are okay to deal with the Paladin at the moment. Okay, now yeah, you've got a target to heal, so you're gonna go and try and heal. Alright, 15 defense, 15 strength. Oh, sadly, you can't get a knife shot in. C'est la vie. Alright, but you have a short spear, so dealing with you at long range is just as ineffective. So we'll try. Do that. Leth should be able to at least get in here and fight. Yeah, that's not bad. Get a hit. Zahark with a longsword. How would this do? Okay, you would take a hit, but at the same time, you would more than likely take out this paladin, so staff heals ahoy! Sword fighters taking out paladins. Not normally a combination I go for, but I will take it! Alright. Now I'll just give you a freebie shot here, Volk. Alright, let's see what we get. Good, we got the two stats we wanted, strength and speed. Excellent. Okay, And then we got this Laguzbo over here. Why don't we take care of that? Excellent. All right. We got some staff healing that needs doing. So, Hark, you definitely earn it for what you did. Okay, now. There's not much going on this way. Everything is at the top. But I'm going to play it safe because it's easier to move. So I'm going to move this way with everyone. We'll do this. Gonna have Jill move Soren up 2 on the next turn. I don't know if there is going to be reinforcements that I have to worry about. Like, they could just pop out of nowhere and I would be just as shocked. So we're gonna play it a little safe, see what happens. Alright, Jill, you carry Soren along. Can drop Ileana here at least. Ah, yes. Leth, you needed a little healing. So we'll do this. Yeah. At this rate, Mist will literally be like a level 20 promoted class in the blink of an eye. Like, and I will say that other than her strength, every stat is what I would expect at this point. So, like, she'll do what I need to do, like good staff healing and mounted utility on top of that. So I'm okay with this. Alright, we'll keep everyone moving here. You're gonna keep moving away. Get back here! I want your staff! Right, is that close enough? It is not. Can I get someone into your range? You're only a level 10. I can get you into range. We'll do that, yeah. See ya. This is pretty good. After a couple of turns, we've already got Soren all the way up there. Now, that's another thing about this chapter that slows it down immensely is, like, there is a lot of movement. Like, these maps aren't compact. They've got some terrain you've got to traverse. So it takes its sweet time. Ooh, so close. Alright, that got the other wyvern moving. Got this soldier moving. Got everyone moving. Okay, I'm going to have a brawl soon. Long paladin especially, you move away. Ah, the reinforcements. All right, we've got to think of a strategy here. You've got a heck of a lot of movement. But what have you got as a weapon? You've got a silver lance. Oh, you're packing power. And I don't necessarily like that. Okay, we'll take out the wyvern. Alright, we're gonna go over here. I am worried about this paladin, so that's gonna be my point of deal with first. Anyone really need a heal? Other than Oscar, not really. Alright. Oscar, stay by Kieran. Gatry, you stay out there with the sword. Okay, get everyone back up a bit. Yada yada. Mist, you move away. Alright, Kieran has defense. 16 with a good speed. Yeah, I wouldn't bite the bullet. Neither would Leth, so that's fine. Keep you closer. Alright, we'll see what happens. Wyvern moves. That's fine. If I really was smart, I should have put a javelin on. That's a lot of mounted units. Oh no, you hurt me! I hurt you back. Oh my goodness, that is a lot of units in one spot, and I'm not quite comfortable with that setup. Alright, I gotta play... Yeah, there's no way my group could take all of that out in a single go. At least, I don't think so. What's my best bet here? I could have some of my mounted units do a hit and run on the Paladin, at least. Ike, you get back. Volk, you get back. Zahark, you go back. Soren, you get back. Liana, you get back. Oscar Kieran should be fine. So let's try this. If I take out the Paladin, that is a problem mitigated. So do that. Oscar, you can do barely anything. Ugh, still not what I call good. Do a hit either way. Any little bit helps. I can get Jill over here. Ooh, Marcia could do it. Nice! Excellent, excellent. You down here. Oscar, you go here. Because you can tank. I know you can tank. We'll put Leth here. And we're going to bring Gatry down here. Give you a Javelin. We'll heal Oscar up those few points. See what happens. Staff rank up. That's like staff rank A, I think. Alright, level up. Strength, 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 strength. No, you almost have more magic than you do strength, man. Come on. Oh boy. Alright, nice dodge. Good. They're doing what I want them to do, which is block spaces off. Not bad. They're moving in, and that's what I want. Like, I made this wall for a reason. Ooh, so close. Alright, still not healing people. Now, the range of a physics staff is dependent on the user's magic, so even though that priest has a physics staff, he probably wouldn't have a lot of range to heal. So, I'm okay with this. Gatry is doing what I want, which is missing at least once. Alright, well, we took care of the big problem, which was the Paladin. So now we can work towards dealing with whatever we've got here. So I would want... Let's see, we can do that. And a level up. There we go. Let's go, Jill. Nice. Got speed. I'm okay with this. And we got... Oh! I forgot that. I got lucky. That's just plumb luck for that one. I completely forgot about the poleaxe. Alright. Maybe. Nice. Okay. Get Marcia out of the way. Hit and run tactics. Alright. Alright, Zahark, what can you do? You have a long sword. And that would be a good tactic on one of these other... Oh no, they're all kind of weakened. What would an iron sword do? An iron sword would take you out, so I don't have to waste the long sword. There we go. Now, Ileana, you are close enough where it's either the Wyvern who has an Iron Lance or this Javelin. If I did Soren here... Oh, you only have one wind left. Can you fast... Oh, you are not fast enough. Dang. And Ileana can't take you out. How good avoid, though? I like that. Not that it really hurts, per se. Oscar. See what you can do. Okay, not a killer blow. Maybe you want to head. I can play defensive if need be. But now Ileana can take you out. Now, Soren. Let's just make sure you get taken out. A little overkill, but I'll take it. Just like that. Oh, win level up. Is that B? That's B rank. Next. Okay, we could get Volk to move there if need be. Speed of 11, speed of 12. I could hit you with an iron sword and you're way down by your own weapon. Alright. Well, in that situation, let's have Leth take you out. Kieran, you can come up here. Could be a little funny with this. Alright, level up. Come on, good level for Kieran. Strength, speed, and skill. just to help out that little bit. I'm okay with this. Now, no way I would be able to do this, right? Yeah, I figured. Volk. Oh, and I put you right up there, too. You wouldn't be able to hit. Alright. Might be a bit overkill, but, Gatry, go! Okay. Now then. Volk. I'll yoink your physics staff, thank you. Get that out of your inventory. Alright. And we're gonna try to get the men's staff as well. Might be a little overkill, but I'll do what I can. Stop running away. I just want your staves. Take the men's staff off you. It's really good that we get experience for our trouble. Here, if you see that your ally is injured, you'll want to come closer, won't you? Meanwhile, all we got is a soldier and an archer. Alright. You have the full guard? Yes. We can really just make this more trivial. Just have them go over and try to take care of the remaining reinforcements. Alright, we'll keep our units there for now, because you never know. More reinforcements could show up, and that would be bad. Like that! Now, admittedly, that's not like the end of the world. That is only a few soldiers. And that takes care of one soldier. Marcia has leveled up. Level 20, the next level she gets, and she will be promoted. That is amazing. Now, you have a defense of 16, and you have a steel bow, which would really hurt. Maybe I can get you to do that. Leth can at least damage you a bit. Okay, Zahark. Okay, maybe you can come in later. Get back here. I need your staff. Alright, see how this goes. Ooh, critical hit. Another level up. Here we go. Oh, another 0! Oh my goodness. I don't think I've ever had this bad a luck before. Oh my goodness. Hard mode, you are really not pulling any punches. Alright, back to business. Sword practice is sword practice. Alright, we'll move a little ways up with just some units, just to keep people safe. This group can stay back here for the now. There you go, retreat. Do that. Okay, if I... Oh, I had to align you in that kind of way. Okay. Shove away. Yoink! Now, I should also try to give him a little inventory space. And that's actually where a benefit of the Laguz units comes in. Since they only ever need one weapon, their remaining weapon slots in their inventory is basically free space. So I can move Leth up here. Ooh, good. I can get in here as such. Can Iron Lance do it? No. I got the full guard. I should be fine. Yes, there we go. Definitely a little overkill, but we'll make that work. Alright, and you're fine. Might even let Volk take a few knife swings just for a little extra experience. There we go. Alright. Move left a little bit more up. Anyone I can give just a little hint of staff experience to? Yes, I can. So close. Alright, should be no more units. We'll find out. Alright, we're fine. Alright. I'm going to do... Oh, you didn't get damaged. You did. So we'll do this. Oh, so close. So close. Okay. I could get Volk healed up. And then give Mist that level. Let's do that. Let's see what we get. Okay. I'm okay seeing the defenses go up. And then Leth, I want you to trade a new Men's Staff onto Mist. There we go. Alright, everything is done here. Everyone's got all their things. Everything went really well with that. So let's arrive. We are done part 2. We finally made it. Let's split up and search the surrounding area. Ike, what do you think of calling in more reinforcements? The Duke's army seems nearly limitless, and I'm worried about our weapon situation. Let's do it. Okay. Because that was a lot quicker and we didn't have any info-related stuff at the base, I'm going to keep going. So we are going to do a part 3 of this marathon of chapters. Ugh. Let's go. Hey, what's this? What is it, Ike? Look here. This is the only place in these ruins where I've seen healthy grass growing. You're right. And I found this. A white feather? Of course. So this is where... Where what? This way. Come with me. What now? Nasir, what have you found? A heron. But this isn't racing. Oh yes, we're gonna have more ancient language here. Editor me, you know what to do. That's a girl. Nasir, you said that the male heron we met was the only surviving member of the race. I believed it to be true. To find another survivor, it's a miracle. Hey, wait, please. I must speak. Oh. Come on, wake up. She's lost consciousness. I guess there's nothing I can do but wait for her to come around. I wasn't trying to frighten her. And of course, the one person we don't want to see. Oh! I found you at last, my beautiful treasure. It's about time you showed your bloated face, Duke Taunus. Oh, no mistake about it. This is the spectacular work of art I paid so much to obtain. You still claim ownership, do you? No, wait. Something's different. This is a female? You mean to tell me that yet another lives? How spectacular! Men, bring me that heron, but do her no harm. You'll never have her. Alright. Again? Will this corpulent windbag never learn? Form up, we must protect the heron. We had everyone just scattered about in the forest here. Alright, so we're gonna reinforce again, and I think the best bets would be Boyd and Titania. I might do Moram and Stefan for the next one, depending. Alright, so the goal of this chapter is to survive. We have to wait 10 turns to win. So, from here on, Ike is going to be in possession of the female heron, Leanne. And also, if you were wondering how I did that, if you're on a unit that has rescued someone, you can just press the A button and you can instantly swap to the rescued unit. It's just like a bit of a back and forth. So this is how you can actually look and see what Leanne's stats are. So, Ike is going to be in a permanent state of rescue. We cannot drop Leanne here. So, Ike is going to be a little bit more useless besides being a support bot for a little while. So, it's going to be up to pretty much everyone else to do the best that they can. So in this chapter here, we do have to survive for 10 turns, but we have to also deal with a relentless onslaught of mages, archers, and a few soldiers. Now, I believe... Okay, there's a men's staff, there's an Elfire staff. I didn't see any indication of a long-range tome, so I think we're fine. So the first thing that I typically do with this chapter is I gotta try and clear as many people out of this first area as possible. And I can't swap anyone, so I have to hope I can get through this. Alright, well, I've done my reinforce. We got Boyd and Titania on their way. Let's hope this works. Let's go. Now, let's see what kind of work I can do. Just get everyone over to here. Can Armor Slayer do it? No. Alright, Zahark, I am hoping you get an Adept. Yes! Way to go, Zahark! And for that, you get a level. Let's see what you get. Okay. I'll take health. Health keeps you alive. Okay, Marcia, you come over here. You can take care of this mage. Very effectively, I might add. Ooh, she is close to a promotion. I'm looking forward to this. I'm going to keep Ileana back because you could be used as a bolting hit. Okay, that was Mac's move. Jill, can you do some work? Yes, you could. Yes, you did. There we go. Everyone is doing good. I like. Huh, even Miss could throw in a hit if she need to. Okay, you could shove someone, perhaps. We can get Volk over here. Gatry can hurt someone, and I think I'm going to try to use him to damage this mage. Now, Kieran. Ooh, come on. Let's see if we get a crit. Okay. To be fair, I didn't notice if I could get a crit, so I was hoping on something. Alright, Mist, you cannot move into range of anyone. Soren, you can't do the same either. Ike, get over this way. Leth, I'll have you... Actually, do you have fire? You have wind, so you're fine. Leth, you can tank. This might be a little overkill, but one less damage source means I can be just fine. Okay. Okay, that's good. That's very good. Even with the slightly reduced defense, that Venom Bow did no damage, but I do have poison to work with. Okay. Well, this is fine so far. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of, because right there, when the screen just went to the center again, there were reinforcements that showed up that the screen didn't actively go to. Like, I think these two mages were also reinforcements. Maybe even this one here, too. I'm not sure. I could very well have missed that. So I do have to be a bit more on the cautious side. Now, I can have Soren come over here. You can do some work. Okay, that's good. Jill, what kind of work can you do? Very effective work. Nice. Should be fine. Yeah, no one's incoming there. Let me check once more. If there's anyone that has 2 weapons, which I don't think is possible for this stage of the game. Okay, so we're fine there. Volk, you could get in a couple swings if you want. Zahark, what can you do? I can heal you up. Just get little bits of practice in when you can. Not bad. I'll have you come down here. Okay. There was a bit of a chance to miss, so I'm glad that that wasn't the case. Marcia could maybe do something here to this Myrmidon. Not bad. You are a fire tome. I should be fine. Perfect excuse for a restore staff, but I just totally used a mend staff, so oh well. And we'll just put a Ike up here, you know? We'll just have him sit there. And we'll be fine. Now you... Okay, because of the Demiband, I don't have the Lagoose Guard up, so she could take a hit from fire magic. We'll see how this goes. Re-equip the Thunder Tome. Okay, we are going to have a few units incoming. Alright, they'll take a bit. Yeah, we are going to have a lot of mages incoming, so let's see how this works. 4 units there, and 2 units for us! Sorry to keep you waiting. Leave the rest of these jerks to me. Looks like I'm just in time. Now that I'm here, the enemy does not stand a chance. Okay. This is good. Alright, let's get some offense going here. Or at least attempt to. Mike, you come down here. Volk, you swing up here, because I can steal your men's staff. I do need to get you healed up, so we're going to do just that. Okay, how to play. There are... Okay, we got an Hellfire Mage. Alright, I think I know what my strategy will be here. Marcia, I need you. You can deal with these mages. Hit and run tactics, even. Like that. I'll let you come up here. Teach that fire mage a lesson. Oh, there we go. Level up. Alrighty. Now, I think with the way most Laguz growths go, they are... Some of them are absolutely guaranteed to get 1 point of health. In many cases, 2. I think Leth is like borderline guaranteed health. I'm not sure. I don't know the growths off by heart. So, it's something that I just guesstimate. Alright, here is what I'm going to do. And this is why I bought this. So I'm going to use this pure water here. And Gatry is now going to get an extra 7 resistance. Coupled with the Night Ward, that means he has a resistance of 15. He could very easily tank some of these mages that are incoming. And hopefully, we can do just that. Mage-wise, yes, one could. So guess what? You also get a Pure Water Kieran. Back you up. Hop on over here, my axe-wielding reinforcements. So Ark down here, Oscar here to help support Kieran. So I can get over here. And let the fun begin. Getting all this experience just from chip damage. And look at that! He's getting faster and faster. You know, pretty soon the Night Ward won't need to be equipped to Gatry. Because he'll be tanky enough to begin with, and I don't need that Night Ward to provide the 30% speed boost. Dodgy units today, I see. Oh, we got a boatload of units incoming here. This is going to get interesting. I would love to be able to say that Gatry can tank that all by himself, but... unfortunately, I don't think that's going to be possible just by himself. Alright, hit and run. Let's go. Hit really hard and then run. Get you over here. Zark, you can do some work. Too bad that is the strongest sword I got. Adept comes in to save the day. Okay. Now, eventually, I'll be comfortable enough to let Zahark go wherever he wants, like put him in a bush or something for void tanking, and Vantage will help. Alright, we'll take care of the mage. like that. Kieran, come on down and help out. Two, three, four. I think I can make this work for me. Yes, back up. Now, what we're gonna do is I'm going to take the pure water. Oh, equip the hand axe. Use the pure water. And then Kanto into here for a defense. And Gatry will come over here. And say bye-bye to the soldier. Okay. Okay, we're doing good. I like this. We're doing good. And we'll do this as well. Get more sword practice here on Mist. One of the things I don't like about this game is you can't see how far along you are on your weapon practice. So you just have to guess. And the funny part is, I feel like it takes forever. Alright. Let's hope these units here... Oh no, you're running away now. I don't like that. Clear. Okay, clearly we know which group moves first. Alright, good job, Titania. Ooh, all the damage. Another mage. You think the generals are weak to magic. This one says otherwise. Now see, I would very much love to get down there and get that Alfire Tome, or at least just take care of the other units, but there's a huge onslaught of units incoming. I have to understand to play defensive. Ooh, hello. This is interesting. I might be able to handle some of this. At least this Cavalier is going to go. Alright, Boyd. You can't do much. However, an Ike who can shove can. So then we'll have you come over here. Maybe we should let Oscar do this one. Could be Oscar, Leth, and then Kieran. Okay, Oscar does it. Okay. Come on. Strength! Yes! Okay. Okay. I'm good. I'm good. So many fun things to come out of these playthroughs. Alright, and meanwhile we got a pole axe, so big damage! Alright, the only one that can get in there is Leth. And I probably should have checked if they had any equipment on, but they don't. So, go Leth! Alright. Meanwhile, back down here. Alright, so the only units that'll be down here are just standard mooks. A free men's staff. I've stolen at least 3. Okay. So you have no weapon, like, specialities. Let me heal you up. Your only support is... Oh, Mist, Boyd, and Riss. Well, both of them are up here at the moment. Sword practice. We'll just have to... 5... Okay, I can back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes. Take out a little bit. I love being able to hit and run. Alright. Yeah, gotta keep the javelin and the hand axe on. That's the only way I'm gonna be able to get out of this. Yeah, okay, I should be fine. Yeah, I don't care if you're fast. I just care that you tank this. Ooh, level up? What if we'll get a really good level up like we did back at the fort? I accept that. I just accept that. All right. Doing work. Yep, tanking hits. That's what I want. Then this mage will come up and attack. Gatchery is so fast, he can dodge lightning. And no reinforcements. That's exactly what I want to see. Alright, well, in 5 turns of combat, we have stabilized. That's perfect. Keep up the sword practice. As well, but we'll keep this group up here. Volk, I will just have you come this way. Keep you with that part of the group anyways. Meanwhile... Oh, you're right there. I need to get you promoted. Because if I do this right, being able to have Marcia promoted might give me some options for the next chapter. Oh, I hate being off by 1 point. Alright. So just in case, I'm gonna take that pure water, take you out, and hope that this is enough experience. And it is! We get a promotion! Alright. And here we go. The light envelops Marcia and her Pegasus evolves! Now we've got Falcon Knight Marcia. Good, a little extra health. I was worried her health was a little low. I'll be honest, I was planning to give her a Seraph robe just to like increase her bulk a little bit because she is seeing a lot of frontline battle. But I completely forgot, so whoops, that's on me. Alright, Titania, you come down here alongside Jill. Gatry. Ike, you are not needed. And Ileana, stay near Marcia just in case. Everyone else, I think you're fine. You move. You moved, but that's good. That is what I wanted you to do. Alright. 1 mook down. Aha! Good thing I kept a force back. However, that does completely trap miss, so... we'll just have to take everyone out. You know, just gotta keep her safe, right? Let's do... Oh, good enough. Be good for Volk to take a knife swing at. Down you go. Alright, Volk. There we go, another level up. Strength and speed. The 2 main stats. We got speed. I'm okay with that. Alright, Zahark. You do some work. Okay, I like that one. Alright, meanwhile, down here at the actual plot, you've still got some pure water on you. And you've got a little dodge in you. Not what I wanted to see. Marcia, you've got movement. I want to set this up for Jill. Well, Marcia's putting in work. Alright, that is Elfire. I don't need fire magic. You go to the convoy. Very well then. That's just a bow of iron. That's not bad. Give you a javelin ready to go, and then I'll just block the way there. I'll even bring my I'll bring my 2 mages down. That'll be fine, right? Right? That's the fun part. 2 soldiers. Okay. Anything else? Okay, well there's that archer over there that hasn't moved. Let's do this. Alright. Have you take care of another unit next turn. Meanwhile, I've got mages. Let's have them do some battle. And a perfect excuse for this last wind tome. Level 18. Here we go. Okay. Wind tome broke. Excellent. Alright, we really should not have any difficulties here. You know what? I'm just going to make sure. Put the javelin up front. Alright, let's find a target. Yes. Alright, Volk doesn't really need another knife swing at this point. And not any weapons on you. I'm so impulsive to fighting that I don't check inventories. Because that could mean I lose potentially a good item if I'm not careful. Well, that works. Your resistance is terrible. Meanwhile, Oscar, who's finally getting some points of strength. Can Mist do a sword swing? Well, I mean, you could. I mean, you barely take any damage. Go on. Sword swings count. Alright, and then we'll let Boyd have one just because he doesn't get much action. I mean, I would love to get Boyd promoted just so I could also have that other conversation that triggers the Three Brothers Triangle attack. Might be a bonus experience thing once I get through this chapter. I believe this chapter will give me a good chunk of bonus experience. Because I actually feel like I am achieving a chapter's conditions in a good timing. Alright, well, we're keeping the fun going here. Another surprise unit. Okay. This should let me get Jill to level 19. Nice. Be over here, because, I mean, you do drop a free men's staff. Meanwhile. let's see. They're both at level 19. Do a little work here. Not bad. Zahark, we'll let you take care of this one. You are really anxious, Zahark, I am noticing. Okay, again, wouldn't die. Perfect excuse for some sword swing practice. Alright, Boyd. Again, just giving you a chance. Going fine, yep. And the only thing that's left is that priest. Okay, no surprise reinforcements. So this will be the last turn. Let's get this men's staff. There we go. I'm gonna have so many men's staffs. I will have all the healing. Alright. Mist, go ahead, just heal someone up, get some free experience. Go. Do I want to give someone that men's staff? You know what? Just in case, I'm gonna give Ike the men's staff. Alright, I think that's it. 10 turns over. And I actually routed everyone. I'm quite impressed. What vexatious wretches. I am overmatched. I can't believe I'm saying this, but there's another white heron. Retreat! Leave them their prize. How generous of you to leave one behind. Alright, but we've advanced into the final area, thankfully. We're almost done. There is one part left. Blast. Duke Taunus has escaped. Ike, perhaps trying to fight with that heron on your back is not the wisest of ideas. Why don't we take her to the Apostle before moving on? We finally got Duke Taunus on the run. I don't intend to stop until we've captured or killed that monster. I understand, but shouldn't we at least let someone else carry the heron? Truth be told, she's unbelievably light. I barely know she's there. Is that so? I think she weighs, I'd say about half as much as Mist. Wow, I'm surprised. And then if Boyd is here, it's like, I bet you are. What are you grinning about, Boyd? Oh, nothing. I'm just amazed. Did you know you're 2 times heavier than she is? Well, I don't have to carry you around. It'd be like wearing an extra suit of armor. Boyd, think before you speak. You pig, you're the worst. Yes, that is Mist shoving Boyd with a horse. That's like a Lagoose trying to shove you, and mind you, like, Mordecai doesn't even shove that far with Smite. Alright, maybe I exaggerated a bit, but she's still lighter than you. Well, what do you expect? She's a bird! Commander, if this battle is going to continue, I think we should get more reinforcements. Yes. But we will take care of that next episode, because that takes quite a bit out of you doing those 2 stages. Like, it just starts dragging the whole thing on. Like, you almost wish the chapter's namesake would happen and day would just break. But we have to wait for the next chapter in order for that to happen. So hopefully you will join me on the finale of chapter 17 as we finish chapter 17. So until then, thank you very much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed this. Take care, stay safe, and have a good day.